Hello everybody and welcome to another action figure toy review. Today I'm taking a look at the one-six collectible figure, CHAPPiE. Damn, that was awful. Hello everybody and welcome to another toy review. Thanks to the guys over at Hobby Link Japan. Today I'm lucky enough to be taking a look at the 1/6 scale collectible figure CHAPPiE by those amazing guys over at Threezero. The box itself is very slimline, which is great because it does save on those shipping costs. We've got a chromed out CHAPPiE on the side, we've got that nice little face there, and if you look throughout, we've actually got some of his doodles just around the box. And we have CHAPPiE on the back there, and again, another face on the side. Be happy! And without further ado, let's get him out of his plastic prison. Here he is out of the box, and first impressions, this thing is absolutely stunning. Now, I loved the film. It's different. If you liked District 9, then I think you'll probably like this film as well. It does grab elements from several different films, kind of drawing inspiration from things like Short Circuit and RoboCop. But this is CHAPPiE. The levels of detailing Threezero have put into this figure are mind-boggling. Now, I am a huge fan of anything robotic, and my first real venture into the more detailed, more expensive, high-end figures came with the Forever Optimus Prime. I then ventured on to the 3A Megatron. Now I've opened up the horizon, opened up those floodgates, and now we're looking at CHAPPiE. Ah, man, it's going to go downhill from here. I'm going to spiral. This thing is beautiful. Now, CHAPPiE does come with a gun. The paint applications on the gun are extremely nice. You've got kind of this weathering section here. I don't know the terminology of a firearm, but this section here does just fold over and just fold back and just tabs in. Really nice paint applications. Very highly detailed. I mean, just look at the end of the gun. Made of a very solid plastic there, no real fear of anything breaking. Section on top does move. Very impressed. There are different variations of CHAPPiE. This is the retail version. There are some with different paint applications, graffiti on him as well. But I prefer the retail one. It's kind of how he was for the majority of the film. He's got his logos. I mean, just look at the attention to detail, even all under the underside there, where you don't need detailing, but they've got springs and cogs, etc., going on underneath the chest. Love this bullet section here. It's got stickers, you've got more weathering on there. Some really nice detail. Look at the neck. Look at these wires that twist and turn with the moving. Love this kind of grated section on the front here as well. The antenna. The attention to detail is phenomenal. Scratches, dents. Literally taken this guy directly from the film. Now I know they can like 3D print now and scan things in, so things should be exactly how they're depicted in movies, but it's just amazing actually seeing this sort of thing in hand. That's incredible. I'm spending far too much time concentrating on the crotch. The legs, you've got this track here, the knee bends, the track retracts. Even the toes. I mean, look at the levels of detailing on those. There are no paint imperfections. Everything is covered. and 2, an outstanding job. Now, Chappie does have a very nice LED light feature. You just have to open up this cap on the top of his head and insert 2 times AG1s, and we have this really nice glowing visor section going on. Now you think, oh, that's very nice, but that is not everything. There is more. By sliding in your replacement visor, we now have a very happy Chappie face. Now, the only downside I found to having this nice little LED feature is that the actual button to turn it on and off is underneath the helmet. You have to lift the helmet section up. Off switch is just located on the top here to switch it on and off. It's not the most practical of locations. I would have preferred it maybe at the back of the head just for ease of access. But that being said, it does tidy up that head and everything hides away rather nicely. Oh, man, I'm still mind-boggled as to how they've captured so much detail on an action figure. Sorry, adult collectible. Let's check out Chappie's articulation. His antennae does move up and down. We do have a little bit of play left and right. The same with this side. This one does move a little bit more freely, but they do move the same range of motion nonetheless. The head can go down and up. We can go left and right. Just look at all of that circuitry in there and all those wires moving. It is glorious. We have a butterfly on the chest. That is lovely. I love seeing that on figures. Just so you can go all the way forward. We can bring those arms right forward around the chest. We can go all the way around. We do have movement on the shoulder pads. The light does move backwards and forward to get out of the way. So we can move the shoulders all the way up. We have another joint here on the shoulder. We get a full rotation, although there is some hindrance with this shoulder pad. Although it does lift up, you still do get slight clearance issues there. We have a very nice bend at the elbow. I love how we've got all of this mechanism. Everything works in there. It does look good. We have a rotation at the wrist. It's on a ball, so we get a very free range of motion. We do get 1, 2, 3 joints on those fingers. Now they do bend, but they can't quite bend in enough to give us a full fist. You're kind of limited to how far you can push them in because of this hand plate section here. It's still enough to give us a good gripping action, but not quite enough to get a full fist. The abs moves forward this much, back that much. We get a rotation at the abdominal section. We get a lower rotation as well. Again, we've got all of this circuitry and all of these wires going on in there. Legs can come out that far, can come forwards and back. I love how there's a spring in there as well. It's just little details, isn't it? We don't have any rotation at the thigh, which is fine because that's screen accurate. We do have a nice double jointed knee there. Gives us a good range. I love the shape there on the calf muscles as well. The foot does go up and down. No movement there on the pistons. They are just for show. This plate is individual, so it will cover the foot whichever position we put it in. And we do have the ability to move the toes up as well. He is a very posable figure. You can get him in some really good poses, and with that high levels of detailing as well, it does make me want to go out and buy more of these kind of army build just a little bit, but I can see that getting just a little bit expensive. I would have liked maybe a peg on the inside of the hand and a peg on the weaponry, just pretty much like what we got with the Transformers line, just to hold those weapons just a little bit better into place. I know the hands do grip them, but a little bit of vigorous shaking and the guns will drop out. And of course, I mentioned the button on the top here. I would have liked maybe access at the back of the head, but that being said, the figure itself is glorious to look at. It's one of my first real 1/6 figures, and like I said, I may have started a trip on a very slippery slope. I really enjoy the work that Threezero have been doing. I watched the Optobotomus review on the turtles, and man, they are mind-boggling. They look incredible. I can't save money quick enough to invest in these products. I mean, you've We have 3A, we have Threezero. There is a lot of plastic there to be saving for. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I do hope to be getting more one-stick figures in the future. If you think I've done a pretty good job of it, then please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any advice for me with regards to the one-stick figure reviews, then please, I'm always open to criticism. It's how I make myself a better reviewer. If you'd like to purchase Chappie, then please click the link in the description below. That takes you through to the Hobby Link Japan page where I purchased mine. Until next time, from myself and the amazing Threezero CHAPPiE, goodbye.